Okay, actually, um, I've watched the interview, or rather the questions put to Obi. This particular aspect was just the beginning, the first question asked, but it dwells on the fact that they want Obi to give a guarantee that it is not his presidency. I mean, that the Igbos do not have a hidden agenda as a result of him becoming the president. I think that is the way I understand it. But then there are aspects of the answers that I do not go along with what Obi is saying, and that will make it known. The fact that Obi is going there to stand and start taking responsibility for educational backwards of the North, that he will help to change it, I don't like that aspect. I do not. And these are my reasons. You
What's wrong
see,
with that?
you see, what I expect to be saying is that under him, every section of the country will be treated equally and you develop at your own pace. That's what Nigeria needs. This idea that you go there and they start to champion that 20 million out of school children are mainly in the north, and when you come in, because they can recite Quran, they're intelligent, you will make sure. This is what Jonathan did and forgot to tie east-west road. I don't want that. You don't go to please anybody. Nigeria is at the stage where we need to tell each other the truth. What I expect to be a CM, I may be wrong, is when you go there, within 1 month, you set a machinery in motion that will devolve power to different sections of the country. I don't believe in all this. You go there, you play holier than thou, you are Pope, that you become another Pope Francis or Mother Teresa. I don't like that. What you do is you set a machinery in motion that Nigeria, we need to go back to the way we were before the interruption of the first military coup. It's as simple as that. All
Do
this
you think
idea going
that
to tell the North,
Do you think that's a winning formula for him? Because it's
eh,
the
eh,
a
okay,
winning
okay,
formula for him.
okay, but you see, Obi is becoming silent. Let him know how it's going, because I'm being blunt. Probably if I'm in the podium, I will put it in a way that, but my message will not be lost. There is nothing wrong with every section of Nigeria. People can work hard. This idea that Igbo man works hard is a Kanuri man. If you put a Kanuri man on the spot and tell him this is what you do to survive, he will work hard. Rearing cattle is working hard only if you can do it in a ranch place, if that is your profession. The Yorubas, with what they have in their own art and culture, they can work hard and help themselves. This is proven. So, but I don't want, in attempt to, what's it called? In attempt to, Yoruba said, you can't call Malu my brother because you want to chop meat. Igbo man said, I can't swallow sputum because I'm hungry. Obi should now come out and tell them this is what the problem with Nigeria is, that every section of the country is not being developed evenly and they are not working hard evenly. The people in Taraba, at most you tell them, point them in the direction of Kenya, where they pick flowers and they are making billions out of it. Taraba, you have the same climate as Kenya. Let me quickly relate a story I read in a Time magazine. They said when America is preparing for Olympics, why they keep winning is that anywhere they are going to host the Olympics, America will look which part of America has the same climate with that type of a city. So when they go there, they prepare. So what I expect Nigeria to do, Obi to tell them, is that there's a place that cultivate cocoa in Africa and they are relying on it. Botswana is agriculture apart from diamond. So you go to Nigeria and say this area has the same climate like this area. So this, you do what they are doing. Example, that's what Kalu Ideka told the people of Malaysia, that the climate of Malaysia when he was a World Bank economist after this and in the 70s, he said, Malaysia, you are a basket case, but your climate can support the cultivation of palm seed or palm nuts, like it's done in Nigeria, because you have the same weather with Cross River and the Edo. They went to NIFO, Nigeria Institute for Oil Palm Research in Benin, took the thing, and today they're a champion. So this is what our way a step to be telling them, and not that you will come and leave maybe Anambra. Remember, I think it was James, if you speak later, when you said that there is Igbo problem, Obi must try to address it. If Obi should not get in and start to build a new airport to be international like Calabar, like Abuja, and they start to put a expressway from Onisha down to Port Harcourt that will pass through Ogbaro, and they start to do all this open dredge to River Niger, they will say, you see, Igbo man, they are very clannish, all this. No, what we should be talking about is how the people of Kogi, how the people of Oyo, or your state, we develop at their own pace without relying on oil from Ogoni land. That's what we should be talking. I don't want this idea that we want to pay to anybody. They can defend themselves. I mean, they can fend for themselves. I don't want trying to, because you want to win. If you campaign this based on honesty and you lose, you come back. We know what we are doing. There's always alternative. I mean, Okwesile said if the North and the West and the Southwest should collude and play this their normal politics and rig Igbo man out, then we listen to Nnamdi Kanu. I mean, nature abhors a vacuum. We can't continue being stupid for over 60 years. Every year we continue suffering because of the fact of one Nigeria. It can never happen. That is where I'm against what Obi told the Fulani, the way he was answering it. He was pandering to them too much. And later then we say, look at what he said. Why must everything be, if you want to address Nigerian problem, you always talk of how to please the North? Even what Atiku is saying, where is the Igbo agenda in Atiku's answer? Nothing. Where is the Yoruba agenda in Atiku's answer? Nothing. He only talk about the North, and Obi is going to tell them that the North will be the greatest beneficiaries. I'm so taken aback by it. In fact, I wish I knew Obi one-on-one. I will tell him that, look, say the right thing, tell them the bitter truth, let them not vote for you. You come back, but let them know that, yes, we are a man of, and then why are you painting issues? Is that not what Jonathan did? Today, the South are crying. Jonathan was there for 6 years. They couldn't achieve anything. Look at Eastwood. What did Jonathan did? He was busy building schools. In the end, and the education, if you try to educate the North, all these their feudal system, they will count you as enemy because you want to liberate them. And when you liberate them, they won't unleash those people again when it comes to politics. What is to be talking about, for God's sake?